Today we're finally checking out the magical hard as shell from Jimbo's detailing products. He came out with this ceramic spray coating that is breaking the internet. It's supposed to be the baddest stuff that is ever to hit the market. I'm going to compare it to some of my favorites today, which are DIY Details Ceramic Gloss, Ethos Resist, and a mystery opponent who has entered the chat. They were talking a lot of smack since Jimbo released his ceramic spray coating. We got something to beat it, twice as strong, all that good stuff, spray and wipe formula. So we have all four on the panel in today's test. I have a crisscross sauce. You'll see where they are, especially once we hit them with water. But Jimbo's is going to be right here. Ceramic Gloss by the door handle, Ethos Resist on the lower part of the panel, and Mystery Company over here on the right side. When it comes to application, Jimbo's Ceramic Gloss and Ethos Resist are all the easiest to apply spray products you can imagine. Just spray wipe. I had 0 streaks with all 3 products. I've used it on several vehicles, all 3, and just phenomenal results when it comes to applying. No streaks. Now, Mystery Company, talking all that trash, definitely had some streaks. I applied it on a couple vehicles and had streaks on no matter how I applied it. Applied it like can coat, spraying into a towel. Applied it with like a block applicator, still had a streak. I think there's still probably a streak here. Once we get all the pollen off, maybe it'll wash off, we'll see. But now it's time, we're gonna jump into some water behavior and see some initial results. Let's check it out. Square number 1 is Jimbo's hard as shell. You can see it's looking real nice. Ceramic Gloss. Section number 2 also looking nice. Let's move on to Resist. Looking real good as well. And finally, Mystery Contender. You know, it's looking pretty good. I did put it in the harder position, so let's not judge it till after a wash. In our wash bucket, we have Ethos Foam Party. You know how much I've been liking that. Has some good cleaning power to it. So let's give it wash number 1. Then we'll give it a rinse and see the real results of these coatings. You can see the top 2 fighting off that foam party really nicely. That's what you want to see. And the bottom 2 as well are fighting it off. You can actually see, okay, Mystery Contender standing out. All right, here we go. It's looking really good on the chemical, you know, repelling that soap kind of wise. Looking real good. Resist number 2. Jimbo's and Ceramic Gloss pretty similar. Let's give it a rinse off and now see where we're at with these 4 contenders. So you can see all 4 looking pretty similarly. Jimbo's looks like it's already starting to sheet a bit on the sides of the square. Ceramic Gloss looking good. Resist looking pretty phenomenal. And Mystery Contender, I had to say I'm pretty impressed with. So let's put you back here. We're going to wash it 10 times. We're going to go up and down. Each up and down counts as 1. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4 until we get to 10. This will be the 10 wash test, and we'll see what it looks like after the 10 wash test. All right, each contender has been washed 10 times. Let's give it a rinse off, see what they look like. Jimbo's honestly not looking the best. Okay, let's check out Ceramic Gloss. Pretty decent. Ethos Resist. Looking good. And Mystery Opponent, I've got to say their square is getting more and more impressive by the wash. There you go. Looking pretty good. You can see, we back out, you can see the squares kind of going on there. I've got to say Mystery Contender and Ethos Resist are looking very, very well. Let's give it another 10 washes, then we'll see where everything's at. Jimbo's looking really worse for wear. Ceramic gloss looking okay. Ethos Resist finally took a hit, but looking real good. And Mystery Opponent is actually incredibly impressive. Wow. All right. We have some Spotless here from Owner's Pride. Let's spritz a little bit of that on there. Let it do its thing. Let that set in. See if there's any minerals involved on our surface. Now we're going to rinse it off. You see Jimbo's still sheeting. Ceramic gloss came back to play. Ethos looking real crispy. Mystery Opponent. I gotta say, Mystery Opponent brought the heat with all the trash talk. They're looking real good. But out of these four, I would have to say Jimbo's is doing the worst. Let's give it a wash real quick. Just to clean everything up one more time. Check out Jimbo. Down the sheeting for I'd say half of it. Pretty slow down here. Ceramic gloss. Sheeting, but sheeting faster than I say Jimbo's is. Jimbo's getting pretty slow. Ethos Resist. Looking pretty good, but it's definitely starting to sheet on that upper left side over there. And Mystery Opponent. Mystery Opponent honestly ain't took a dang hit. It is, you know, it's some pretty stout stuff. Y'all are gonna have to get this stuff to market for sure. There's all four. When we look at the final graph here, you see Jimbo's actually had the least amount of water when we kind of danced it around compared to all the ones on the market. Mystery Opponent definitely won this. It is a slightly harder sealant to apply than these three. You get 0 streaks. But let's, you know, pick a winner from the ones that you can buy from today. And it's going to be really hard to pick out, but to me in this test, after about 20 washes and some water spot remover, Ethos Resist I think hits the hardest in this test. It's just as easy to apply as a ceramic gloss Jimbo's, and this stuff is some really stout, durable stuff in a test that is still on my YouTube channel, but I'm not going to release because I didn't polish that panel when we tested it, but I did polish this one, so this one was properly prepped, decontaminated, and then applied all the sealants. Resist was the top contender on that as well, with Jimbo being number 2. But in this test, Resist clearly outperformed Jimbo's, I think, and it was even on the bottom half of the panel. It's been taking a beating. We gave it a 7-day cure time, this panel. Overall, all three are still pretty impressive. Mystery Company, though, is on to some magical beans here, so I can't tell you what this is yet. They're not ready. but they wanted me to test it out. I said, okay, you talking all this smack, I'm gonna put you on the panel, I'm gonna put you on YouTube, and we're gonna take you, to the streets. And they brought the heat. I mean, check this out. It's pretty wild, but resist steel, right behind it. Resist is some powerful, it's a powerful spray sealant. This is some really strong stuff. So if you've been sleeping on Ethos Resist, don't sleep on it. I waited way too long to try it out. All three of these are great, but in today's battle, Resist comes out on top. Jamie 10 actually saves you on all three products. If you want to go check out whichever one, it's going to save you some change for each. Ceramic gloss, always a heavy hitter, just so easy to apply, that kind of deal. Jimbo's, I won't say slightly disappointing, but when he tested it, maybe he was still testing it against the turtle wax stuff. Maybe he didn't compare it to something like Ethos Resist, who probably had already did the test against the turtle wax stuff as well, probably handily beat that stuff. And now today's spray sealant market is getting close to being able to replace those 1-year ceramic coatings. So overall, great products. We're getting there. This stuff is incredible. But again, today's winner, congratulations, Ethos Resist. I've been loving that Ethos lately. If you're sleeping on them, don't sleep on them anymore. And I'll be sure to let you know when Mystery Company is ready to reveal themselves. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one.